The hardworking mother sparrow. In a beautiful green garden, there stood a tall tree full of life. Many colorful birds had built their nests on its branches, and every day the tree echoed with sweet chirping sounds. Among those birds lived a small sparrow family. There was a mother sparrow, a father sparrow, and their two tiny baby birds who waited in their warm little nest. One morning, the mother sparrow gently said to her husband, "I am going to find food for our babies. Please take care of them while I'm gone." The father sparrow nodded, but he was not very responsible. Instead of watching the babies, he spent his day playing with other birds, laughing and flying around the garden. Meanwhile, the mother sparrow flew far and wide across fields, rivers, and trees. She worked very hard all day long just to collect a few grains of food for her little ones. Every evening, she returned to the nest tired and exhausted, but when she saw her babies happily eating, her heart filled with joy. Days passed like this. The mother sparrow worked harder every day, while the father sparrow continued to relax and enjoy himself. One day, the mother sparrow felt very weak and sick. She looked at her husband and said softly, "Today I am not feeling well. My health is not allowing me to fly far. Maybe you can bring food for the babies today." But the father sparrow lazily replied, "I don't know where to find food. That has always been your job. If you bring food, we will eat. If you don't, then we will stay hungry." And with that, he closed his eyes and went to sleep. The poor mother sparrow looked at her babies. They were small, innocent, and hungry. Even though her body was weak, she gathered all her strength and flew out again to search for food. As she flew through the sky, she whispered to herself, "If I don't bring food, my babies will starve. As long as I am alive, my children will never stay hungry." Day after day, she continued struggling for her babies. But his brother tried to help him and shared the little food he had found. But when they returned to the nest, the cruel stepmother only scolded them. Days passed, and the injured baby bird became weaker. He missed his loving mother very much. And one sad day, the little bird closed his eyes forever. The other baby bird was heartbroken. But he stayed strong. He worked harder every day, searching for food to feed his father and stepmother. Years passed, and the little bird slowly grew into a strong young sparrow. One day, while flying through the forest, he met a kind and gentle sparrow. She saw the sadness in his eyes and asked him what had happened. The young sparrow told her his painful story. The kind sparrow comforted him and said, "You don't deserve this suffering. Let's leave this place and find a better life together." The young sparrow agreed. Together, they flew far away to start a new life. Back at the old nest, the stepmother sparrow soon became tired of the difficult life. She also left the father sparrow alone. Now the father sparrow sat in the empty nest with no one beside him. For the first time, he realized his mistakes. That quiet night, the wind blew gently through the tree branches. And suddenly, he remembered the voice of the hardworking mother sparrow. "Take care of my babies, they are still very small." The father sparrow began to cry. Tears fell from his eyes as he said, "I am sorry. I should have taken care of my children." Filled with regret, he decided to find his surviving child. He flew across forests, mountains, and rivers searching for him. Finally, one day, he found his son. The father sparrow told him everything and asked for forgiveness. The young sparrow looked at his father and remembered his mother's love. And in his heart, he forgave him. From that day forward, they tried to rebuild their broken family and start a new life together. And the memory of the hardworking mother sparrow remained forever in